It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait, saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape, college series here, gotta hear my name on draft day, AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case, excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days, gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play, only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase, offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams, I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days, gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana pilling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team or rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? The time has come. The RFL College Series playoffs started off with a bang earlier, and we are here at Hard Rock Stadium to see who's going to take on number 2 USC for the RFL College Series National Championship. Coming into this game, we've got number 1 Miami. It's only took 1 loss this season, and it was against Alabama. First game of the season. They are on a 12-game winning streak, ACC champs, and they are taking on Ohio State, who was able to come up big time. Of course, win their conference championship game of the Big Ten against Michigan, which we all expected them to. And like I said, everyone expected this game to be the national championship game. Instead, we get it in the first round, and we got Ohio State and Miami looking to try to see who's going to take on those Trojans. Charlie Davenport, the highlight player to look out for us, had the game winner in the conference championship game against North Carolina. Crazy comeback those guys were able to have. Able to win the ACC 23-20. Hey, second back-to-back Orange Bowl that the Miami Hurricanes have been in. Last year it was against LSU, who beat them first week of the season. And in that LSU game, they kind of got dominated. And it was a low-scoring game. These guys were able to come back in that bowl game, the Orange Bowl last season, and defeat the Tigers 28-14. Can they win another Orange Bowl to advance to the national championship? With that being said, I've done enough talking. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this game. It's been a lot of talk behind this. The players all in the Discord. Now it's time to see who's going to advance. Ball's on the tee, and the kick is off as Miami is going to take the knee in the end zone. The offense going to get started at the 25-yard line and coming out onto the field for the first time tonight. It's starting quarterback Davion Polk, 21 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Been up there with that, but over 4,000 passing yards, and the number 1 team in the country. Hey, the key for Miami in this game, get the offense going. The offense cannot afford to struggle here tonight against Ohio State's defense. You know how great Ohio State's defense can be. There goes a motion over to the right side. Looks like they might get the carry off here to Darnell Hodge to start. There will be a counter, and Hodge is going to be met and uplifted immediately by Smith. We'll go ahead and get a look at this Miami defense. Ramos, Wilson, Gaynor, Schaefer, and Foster on the line with Eves, Theory, Hodge, Cooper, and Carter at the skill positions. Darnell Hodge really struggled last week, but the week before that, the guy was an absolute tank, 261 rushing yards. But after the 1 yard gain, they're going to look to pass. 2nd and 9. That's almost intercepted. Good defense right there. Dior Iverson almost coming up with the pick. And let's go ahead and get a look at this Ohio State defense. Got Keegan Meyer Jr., Trippin, and Harrison on the line. Werner, Leathers, Mitchell, and Galligan at the linebacker positions. And then Iverson, Bryant, Lane, and Hollywood in the secondary. Definitely got to look out for that guy on that line. Won Defensive Player of the Year and Defensive Lineman of the Year. Keegan Meyer leads the nation in sacks with 24. And he's going to go with some play-action throws over the middle of the field, and that's going to be dropped by Charlie Davenport. Couldn't hang on after the contact by Dominic Lane. And Ohio State comes out with a 3-and-out. That's a big-time play right there. Way to come down, put that shoulder on the football. And it'll surprise you, how great Miami has been this season. Their offense, like I said, been inconsistent throughout the year. And these wide receivers, you would think they were higher rated than they are, but Charlie Davenport, he's a 79 overall wide receiver. Couldn't come down with that catch right there, maybe overall. And that play having a bit of an effect, making a difference. Here goes the punt, fields it at about the 25, and this is going to be great field position for the Buckeyes. Coming out onto the field for the first time tonight, representing the Ohio State quarterback position, it's Monty Wyatt. 29 touchdown passes, only 7 interceptions, and over 4,500 passing yards. If he throws for 480 yards, he'll be the first player in RFL history to throw for over 5K, but that's going to be extremely tough to do against this Miami defense. Brock Folks gets the first carry, and he's going to lose 2 yards. That's going to be Tyreek McCall catching him in the backfield. His 10th tackle for loss this season. You can just see the pressure closing in off the edges from this Miami defensive line. It just came crashing down. Good block for a second there from the lineman, but only stunned him for a little bit. Still was able to make the play. 2nd and 11, shotgun here. Got Dickens in the backfield this time. Monty Wyatt's going to shoot one down the field. That's going to be in double coverage. Broken up by Savage and Bowens. And we'll go ahead and get a look at this Ohio State offense with Mumford, Miller, Mayers, Davis, and Teep Ferrer. We had Houston, Dickens, Folks, Miller, and Connery in the skill positions. Watch out for Caleb Houston, wide receiver of the year in the RFL College Series. Monty Wyatt's going to look, throws, fires, and that's going to be a 3-and-out as well from Miami. And Miami, in their minds, they are looking forward to advancing to the national championship because they played USC earlier this season, and they put a whooping on those boys, 37-9, absolutely shut Calvin Poole down, the only team to really be able to do so. For that reason alone right there, if Miami can advance this, they are the heavy national championship runners, favorites, Here goes the punt. And it'll make its way in the end zone. Offense going to get started at the 25-yard line. So we're going to look at Kadavion Pope. On the first drive, they couldn't get a first down. Good defensive start to this game. This game could very well be defensive. That's one thing for sure. Got an ultra-good defense in Miami. You still got just as good as a defense just about for Ohio State. Oh, man, Joe tripping on him early with a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Darnell Hodge, huge loss of yardage. He loses 4 on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd and 14. Trippin just slips right through the offensive line there. Look at this. Cooper goes right by him. For a second, thought he was going to help him with a double team, but no. Hodge shut down. Safety's going to rotate here. Over the top is Lane. They'll bring Bryant in the box and blitz him. He's got a wide open tight end, and Zeke Cooper bounces off the contact of Hollywood and gets to the 27-yard line. Davion Polk adding on to his already great total of yardage this season through the air. It's been one of his own reliable targets. Loves going out there to Zeke Cooper. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to return for the team next season. Third and 3. Trying to use Darnell Hodge for the first down, and he's got it. It's going to put him back in positive yardage as he'll get that first down. Great blocking by the offensive line as well. You can see the explosion. If they can offer up some space for Hodge to be able to utilize, they can really get the offense going. David Leathers bringing him down with some help there from Bryant. Shotgun looking to pass. Heavy blitz, throws into the flats and immediately taken down. Back out there to Darnell Hodge. Ohio State hasn't been in a bowl game since the first season of the RFL College Series, where they went on to play in the first round of the playoffs. See, Cooper makes the catch here. Dominique Lane going to drop him down at the 40. It's now 3rd and 3. Miami looking to try to convert. Throws to the sideline. That's going to be caught but out of bounds. Had a lot of space to work with there. Polk's got to be able to throw that one more so, for him to stay in. Leads him too far out with that pass. So another stop by Ohio State. Like I said, this could very well be a defensive battle between these two. Punt goes out of bounds at the 17. Shout out to the RFL community. Hey, we saw USC punch their ticket into the national championship game. Which one of these two teams here in this Orange Bowl is going to advance to meet those guys for the final game of the season? Been a great college series. Pistol formation here for Monty Wyatt. He's going to look to pass first play. And he's going to fire one over the middle. Dangerous pass. Could have been intercepted. And we'll go ahead and get a look at this Miami defense. Been amongst the tops all season long. McCall, Blackman Jr., Townsend, and Walker on the D-line. Freeman, Bo, and Ramos in the linebacker positions there for the Hurricanes. And then the secondary, Stingley Jr., Ivory, Bowens, and Savage. Second and 10. Miami sends an all-out blitz, and he's going to be sacked on the play by Dion Bowe. Never really had a shot on that one. Guys coming in, he kind of stepped up into the sack there. But he just got absolutely blasted. And right in full contact. Loss of 6 yards on the play. Third and 16 now for Ohio State. Once again looking to pass. Savage and Caleb Houston. That's the matchup to look out for. Here goes a throw over the top. It's going to be caught. Patrick Connery is going to pick up the first down. A huge play. 32 yards. And that is the play you just cannot afford to give up in this game. Trey Stingley Jr. getting cooked there. In good hands by Patrick Connery. If he'd been able to once again run through that catch, probably could have been able to take that the distance, but regardless, huge play for Ohio State. Let's see if we can get the offense going. Handoff, Brock Fultz juking inside. Will be taken down. Some help from Walker there. Ramos as well. Over 1,200 rushing yards for Brock Fultz. Didn't have any rushing touchdowns, and it was kind of rough for him last week too against Michigan in the Big Ten Conference Championship game. You know they love to utilize both their backs. Josh Dickens checked into the right of Monty Wyatt. Wyatt's going to look to pass. Throws, hits the slant wide open. It looks like this is a game where Patrick Connery may be the go-to guy as he picks up another first down for the Buckeyes. Ohio State starting to march down the field. And Miami shutting down the run game as usual. Emmanuel Blackman Jr. with the tackle there, loss of a yard. This is going to be one interesting game. Like I said, a lot of emotions, a lot of talking going on in the Discord between the players that represent these teams. Someone's going to advance to the national championship. Who will it be? Monty Wyatt throwing into the flats here. Brock Fultz immediately wrestled down by Freeman. Gain of 4. It's now 3rd and 7. Monty Wyatt got good protection. He's going to have to throw it sometime soon. He finds Caleb Houston. First down, Buckeyes. And this is the threat for Miami here tonight, because Ohio State is definitely more than capable with their defense on stopping Miami from scoring points. But the question is, of course, as great as Miami's defense is, can they stop this high-powered Ohio State offense? That, I think, is going to be the difference maker in this bowl game. Shotgun here. Monty Wyatt again looking to pass. Throws. That's going to be caught for first down. What a reception by Gabriel Brinkley. It's first, they'll say 2nd and inches. High formation. Monty Wyatt not afraid to sling it. Here goes a run to the outside. Brock Fultz to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a drive by the Buckeyes. Started out extremely ugly. It was a 3rd and long situation. Monty Wyatt able to connect with Patrick Connery for the big first down, and Brock Fultz finishing out the drive with the touchdown. Oh, man. Ohio State excited about that finish right there. That's making a statement. Bill with the punt, well, the field goal, extra point attempt, said everything but that. Is good, 7-0. They drive down the field, 82 yards in 10 plays. That's a big-time drive right there by Ohio State. Now their defense needs to continue to play up the standard and stop Miami's offense. As they'll take a knee, offense is going to get started at the 25-yard line. Davion Polk coming out onto the field. He's got to continue to keep his head up and finish this game out. Last week, 3 interceptions in the ACC championship game against North Carolina. Still managed to pull out with the victory. Cannot afford to have that mistake here in this game. Here goes Darnell Hodge. Tried to lower the shoulder on David Leathers, but David Leathers said, hey, I was the runner-up for linebacker of the year for a reason, and absolutely destroyed him on that play. And then good defense right here. Dior Santana knocking it away from Hodge. Just like that, 3rd and 6 for Miami. They need to convert. Throws deep over the middle of the field, and he sails it too high over the head of Charlie Davenport. Davion Polk, 3 of 8, and they are going to force the punt. Like the decision, and that was probably about the only open option there, but you just got to be accurate with that throw. I know it's a tight window, but just barely overthrows that one. That could have been huge for Miami, and now momentum starting to rise for the Buckeyes. Defense with another stop. Hurricanes with another punt. No fair catch. He's immediately going to be bodied, taken down. Ohio State, what a fantastic drive they had on the last time out. Not easy to do that against this Miami defense. I said Miami on a 12-game winning streak. #1 team in the country. Buckeyes looking for the upset. Handoff up the middle, and Brock Fultz, what a run, almost reaches forward for the first down, falls just short by a yard, and they're going to keep Brock Fultz in the backfield. No wide receivers in the I formation. Going with some play action. sets his feet, throws, and that's just going to be off the mark. Great coverage. Had Lyman running routes, on that play. Play action again. Monty Wyatt fires across his body, and it's still going to be caught by Caleb Houston. What a grab. It's a great throw, too, by Monty Wyatt, zipping that one in. And Miami going up against a monster wide receiver here, Xavier Savage. He's their lockdown corner, but this has got to be his biggest challenge of the season. Can't wait to see how the rest of this battle between those two, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, is going to go. Monty Wyatt stepping up in the pocket, throws on the move. What a dime. First down. Beautiful transition up, stepping up in the pocket, and then throwing that ball on the move to Kentaro Sheffield. Dropped that right in the bucket on the sidelines. Look at this. Money. Big time throw for Monty Wyatt. Defense coming down here in the box. Counter run play. There goes a tackle in the backfield. This will lose some yards. That's Sean Bowens. Loss of 2 yards will set up a 2nd and 12. Trying to set up that counter run play, but just the speed of Bowens too fast. Job there by the free safety. Stacking up the receivers at the bottom of the screen. Connery in Sheffield. Throws it into the flats. Josh Dickens trying to turn it up the field. Will be out of bounds. No gain. 3rd and 12. We still got just about 2 minutes left to go in just the first quarter. And Ohio State honestly looking really good right now. But looks like Miami's going to try to get the stop here. Got him currently out of field goal range. See if they can stop him. 3rd and 12. Monty Wyatt looks, throws wide open. He's going to make the catch. It's Patrick Connery again. 1st and 10 inside the 20. His 3rd reception, 68 yards. And Monty Wyatt is just on fire right now. Not exactly sure what happened right there. Maybe a fade route got around Trey Stingley Jr. And Connery's just feasting. In the gun. Monty Wyatt fires over the middle, and Brody Miller with a nice spin off of contact picks up 8. Ohio State marching down the field right now, looking to try to score again. Handoff, and that's not going to work that time. Clock fault stuck. 3rd down situation for the Hurricanes. They need to stop the bleeding right now. Ohio State scores another offensive touchdown. That's when you got to be worried if you're a Miami fan of the college series. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter as Ohio State leads it over number 1 Miami 7-0 here in the Orange Bowl. Looking to try to advance to the national championship to take on the USC Trojans once again. Both of these teams have faced them. One has lost, one has won. The team that has lost right now has beaten the team who lost. And what an effort. He is still on his feet. Brock Fultz picks up the first down. Ohio State's just playing gritty football right now. They want this. They want this victory. They want to go to the national championship. You can tell by how they're playing. Bouncing off of this defense and making plays like this. Fultz in the backfield, scored on a touchdown run down here last time. Not going to do it there on that play. Freeman's going to make the tackle. It's now 2nd and goal. Gained a yard on the play. It's now 2nd and goal here, I formation. Play action, Monty Wyatt. He's got time. He's got to throw it. He does. That's going to be deflected by John Bowens. Great defense out of free safety. 3rd down, they've been great this drive. Empty set for Monty Wyatt. Throws to the end zone, and that's almost intercepted. Good defense by Miami. Got to come up with that pick, though. That could have put them in great field position. But regardless, good red zone defense. Not sure where he's throwing it. Probably trying to go to Caleb Houston, but scary pass there. The Buckeyes. At least they'll be able to get a field goal as long as no pressure gets through here. David Leathers talking on the sidelines. Ready for his offense to get out there. Bill with the field goal attempt. The first of the night. It's up. It's good. And Ohio State leads the Orange Bowl 10-0 for Miami. As I talked about, this is what's scary for Miami, and you can already see they are having trouble severely at the start of this game against Ohio State's defense. And Ohio State's offense has found ways to put points up early on the Hurricanes' defense, and so, I mean, it's only one thing, in my opinion, if this doesn't stop, that's going to help Miami somehow come out victorious in this game, and that is simply just being able to score on the offensive side of the ball. This offense has to step up like never before this season. Buckeyes with a couple guys here in the box. The throw underneath, Zeke Cooper. Nice run after catch, gains about 5, we'll say 6. And Kadavion Polk's going to line up in the shotgun. 5 wide, empty set. 4-man rush, and Polk fires over the middle. He's got Cooper. All reliable again. Gets to the 40. That's his go-to guy. If he's there, take him. Great read right there by Polk. Once again looking to pass. Throws underneath. Charlie Davenport with another drop. Takes a big hit. Couldn't hold on. Worm with the contact. 2nd and 10. No blocking. Has to throw it up the field. Great play, good read and delivery on El Hodge, getting up the field for 6 yards. They need 4 here on 3rd down. Here goes a fire on the money. Charlie Davenport takes a huge hit by Miles Hollywood, but he hangs on to it this time. Like I said, man, this was the hero of last week's game. Almost seemed as if Miami was going to drop the ACC championship game in North Carolina, and this guy busted out a flag route all the way to the house for a touchdown, and that helped give them the lead. And there he is, clutch grab. He'll take a seat after that hit, though. Got just Eves and Carter out there. Here goes a run to the outside. Darnell Hodge. See how quickly that space just runs out here against this Ohio State defense. But looking good right now. Miami needs to keep this going. Needs to get points on this drive. Cannot afford to come up here empty-handed. Darnell Hodge with a carry and a powerful finish. Runs through Miles Hollywood for the first down. Theory now is going to check in at quarterback. Looked like they got away with a false start there from Kadavion Polk. But Polk sets his feet, throws. That's going to be incomplete. Huge hit by Dominic Wayne on Deion Carter. Now it's 2nd and 10. Got the bunch to the right. Kadavion Polk fires, and that's going to be deflected out of the hands of Charlie Davenport. Ohio State playing some good defense. Miami looking to try to convert, throws this one down the field. It's going to be dropped. Deion Carter again unable to catch it. But once again, there's no need to go up and catch that football. Let it drop over the shoulder, and you got a smooth run straight to the end zone for a touchdown. That's not a bad pass at all. Once again, terrible angle here from the cameraman. I don't know why this happens at Miami Stadium. But that was a great pass. Got to catch that and run straight in the end zone. Missed opportunity there for Miami. Now they have to settle for a field goal from a kicker who hasn't missed a single field goal attempt all season. It's David Fontanez, kicker of the year. It's up. It's good as always. 10-3. Ohio State still with the lead. You are new to the Relocation Football League and you are enjoying what you are watching. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the Relocation Football League today. Become part of this growing community. You're watching the RFL College Series where we get to see the future stars for the upcoming draft. Of course, you got to play in college in order to get to the pros of the RFL. We've got some stars in this class just as we did last season. Season almost coming to an end. USC going to the national championship. Who's going to be there to face them? Right now, Ohio State sitting pretty good. We're here in the second quarter of the Orange Bowl. With just under 10 minutes left to go in this game. Strong formation to the right side. Here goes a run. Brock Fultz bouncing off the contact. This guy's a bowling ball, but he's going to lose the ball as Brody Miller recovers it and gets it up to the 30. A crazy play right there. Regardless, it's going to be Ohio State's football. I'm not sure if they're going to challenge this. Good contact. If he was able to keep his footing, he had a nice little lane to run through as well. He just lost his footing on that. Good job by Brody Miller with the recovery. No challenge, just going to let the play stand as is. It's a 5-yard gain. Why not? 5 wide, empty set. Stacked receivers at the bottom. Sheffield in Houston. Here goes a throw to the sideline. That's Sheffield. First down. Love the way that Ohio State is attacking this Miami secondary right now. They are having success through the air. Many teams this year have failed at that. Look at the blocking on the outside by the receivers, and that's what you got to do when trying to tackle Brock Fultz. Chop his legs down. It's a good tackle right there by Freeman. Monty Wyatt looking to pass, throws over the middle, and that's a big-time catch. So that'll move the chains. It's Meadows with the reception. Down a run play. Brock Fultz once again throwing guys off him. Gets to the 49-yard line. He's only got 26 yards off of 11 carries, but he's been running with authority. Josh Dickens now going to check in. This is his first carry of the game, and he's going nowhere. Freeman makes the tackle. 3rd and 8. Miami's kind of struggling this down against Ohio State's offense so far. Here goes a throw. Deep over the top. That's going to be great defense by Xavier Savage as Caleb Houston had the step on him. Just couldn't make the catch. Got to go up there with 2 hands. Know your top receiver this year's college series won the award, but got to go up there with 2 hands, man. Way to stick with him, though. I said this is probably one of the most anticipated DBs and wide receiver matchups we've seen this season. Here goes the punt. Not looking too good. Out of bounds at the 32. Just absolutely shanks that one. Now Miami back out onto the field. Zeke Cooper close to 1,000 yards this season. Gets 69 more. We'll be able to break that. Miami going to line up here in the gun. Handoff. Darnell Hodge trying to bust out the spin. Doing a little bit too much there, but at the end of the day, still a pretty decent run. Picks up 4. Shotgun. Hits the drag, and good defense. Bryant all over Davenport. 1-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 5. Davion Polk throws over the middle of the field. He's got Deion Carter. First down, Hurricanes. Great job working there on Dior Santana. And that's just a dime pass over the middle by Davion Polk. I said Miami wants to win this game. The offense got to step up. Right now, the hype has definitely lived up in this game. All the expectations, you're seeing a back and forth battle between these two. Good defense. And the offense is doing a little something. Joe tripping in the backfield. The tackle for loss stuffs Darnell Hodge. Hodge looks like he's going to be in for a long day against this Ohio State defense. Definitely one of the toughest defenses Miami is going to face this season. Big shout out to the RFL community. See, we got 70 plus strong here watching this one live. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Helps out the YouTube algorithm. Of course, puts people onto the RFL play action. Polk over the middle, and there goes another strike. He's got the first down. David Leathers going to bring down Price at the 29. Davion Polk under center, handoff. Can't get outside. Dior Santana with the hit stick. Drops him for just a yard. Now Theory's going to check in. Only second down play to the left of Polk. Polk's going to fire. That's almost intercepted. Trying to go to Jacob Eves, who has yet to record a reception in this game.
Watch 10, watch 10. Come on, watch 10, watch 10.
Pressure coming off the edge. Keegan Meyer got to throw that away quickly, juking the opposite direction, and Davenport's going to be just short of the first down. Good tackle made there by David Leathers. Good read, wide open across the middle of the field there. Would have liked to see him juke the opposite direction, though, because if he'd been able to sell that just as great as he sold that fake there on Werner, maybe he would have been able to get outside and around. But then again, hard to even say that because the angle in which Werner was coming from might not have been able to fake him out. And there goes a timeout called by Ohio State. They don't want Miami to waste any time here. They want to try to score before the end of the half. So field goal unit out for the second time tonight here for the Hurricanes. David Fontanez. Once again, money. 10-6 is the game here in the Orange Bowl. Miami rocking all orange and looking to try to win their second Orange Bowl back-to-back and advance to the national championship for the first time in RFL College Series history. The story behind these guys has just been, of course, incredible. You knew about the super team the year prior, and season 2 of the RFL College Series wanted so desperately to get to this moment to be able to compete for a national championship. Of course, season ultimately failed, did not have the season they were expecting. Went on to play in the bowl game. Of course, once again, that was the Orange Bowl in a rematch game against LSU, who beat them in the first game, the season opener. And then they went on to beat LSU in that one, 28-14. Here goes a throw, and a catch by Josh Dickens. Gains 2 on the play. Now it's 2nd and 8. Monty Wyatt throws over the middle. Josh Dickens again, holding on to the pass. 3rd and 3. Monty Wyatt throws. That's going to be caught by Josh Dickens, showing off the hands. He bags John Bowens there on that play. And this is why this running back, they love to put him in these shotgun sets. He's a great receiving back and very explosive in the gun, and they need to run him. Monty Wyatt, 4 straight attempts straight to Josh Dickens. I think this guy needs a breather. You can tell from the acceleration simply not there. He's still not tired. Monty Wyatt, pressure's coming. He's going to be sacked on the play, brought down by Elijah Walker. They set the heat there on the outside. Boy, did it get home. And I'm not sure at all what was going on with Antonio Gomez III. Couldn't get around the lineman. He could have had easy access. This could have been his sack on the play. Instead, Elijah Walker getting it done. Timeout's going to be called here in this one. You get to see exactly who called for it. And they'll say it was Ohio State. They burned their last timeout. I'm not sure why they would even do that. They're going to run the football either way, so don't understand why they would call a timeout at all in that situation. Now they got to punt it. "15 seconds left to go in the second quarter." Bombs this one straight down the middle of the field. Fair catch called, but it'll make its way inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. And with 8 seconds, if I'm Miami, I don't want to play around with these guys, especially with the struggle that you know of your offense. Just go ahead, take it into the half. Run the ball and come back out strong, make the right adjustments, as USC did earlier in this game. No, earlier today in the Cotton Bowl. And they'll run it here. Darnell Hodge maneuvering through the line. And of course, Miami just going to take that into the locker room. And that is the end of the half of the Orange Bowl. Ohio State with the lead over Miami here, 10-6. And shout out to the RFL community, the guys who are here watching it live. Shout out to the newcomers who are watching the RFL for the first time. If it's your first time watching this, hey, you're watching just the college series of the league. Go ahead and learn more about us on relocationfootballleague.com. And of course, if you want to get merched up, if you already know about the RFL, want to cop your favorite team's merch, visit our Redbubble store at www.relocationfootballleague.com/redbubble-merch. We got everything on there: coffee mugs, hoodies, shirts, you name it, baby gear. I say this all the time, but hey, don't sleep on the baby gear, man. Coach Davis had his baby swagged out in the RFL Red Dragons merch. But we're about to tune into the second half of the Orange Bowl. And the Ohio State Buckeyes looking for the upset, leading it over the #1 team in the country. And they get the football to start the second half. They'll take it out from the 4. Brought down at the 23. Wow, that is a horrible spot. They say he was down at the 23. That guy got at least up to the 26-yard line. Referees have been very questionable with their spots this season. First and 10. Monty Wyatt's going to drop back, looking to pass. Throws. What a catch. No, it's going to be dropped. I was about to say that would have been a beautiful snag by Connor. He was balling that first half. Couldn't come down with that one. And have a lot of contested catches to make here in this game. There goes bowling ball Fultz. Bounces off the contact again. We'll line up here in the pistol. 3rd and 6. Bunch to the left side, Monty Wyatt. Throws. That's going to be a beautiful diving sideline catch for the first down. Patrick Connery with another amazing grab. And he's just coming across the field here. Ball kind of dips low, and great job getting his hands underneath of that, staying in bounds. He's having himself a game. First and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line, and Monty Wyatt under center this time with the motion. Fake end around to Connery, and that is blown up by Trey Stanley Jr. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Here goes Josh Dickens on the carry, and what a nasty move. Breaks down Bowens. It gets across midfield. 3rd and 4. Monty Wyatt, good time in the pocket. Not for long, though. He's going to be sacked on the play by Emmanuel Blackman Jr. 3 sacks for Miami in this game. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Trying to see what options he had down the field. Just good coverage. Miami just playing good defense. There's nothing there. Can't take the sack, though. You gotta help your team out with field position. Throw the ball away, do something like that, or you can't lose yardage on a sack. So they're going to punt this one away, and just bombs this one straight down the middle of the field. Guy pretty much kicks a field goal with that punt. Goes through the uprights for a touchback. Four-point ball game. Miami getting the ball for the first time here in the second half. Let's see what adjustments they made to try to get down the field. Here goes the throw. Beautiful catch. Jacob Eves shut down the entire first half. Or hauls in his first catch for the first down. It's actually really good ball placement too by Kadavion Polk. Throws him inside just to get even a little bit more separation away from Miles Hollywood. Shotgun. Sending a blitz, throws over the middle, and there goes Eves again. Clutch first down grab. Holds on, and it's now 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes moving down the field. Ornell Hodge struggled in his first half, and decent gain there on the run. Actually a great gain, so he picked up 6. Polk sets his feet to throw. Oh, what a move by Davenport. Puts on 2 moves, breaking down 2 Buckeye defenders for the first down. 1st and 10 again for the Hurricanes. Nice high grab there by Deion Carter. Marching down the field, looking great. Back to Hodge. And he's been trying to lower the shoulder on these linebackers, and they are plugging him. 3rd and 6. Looks like they're setting up the running back screen, but he can't get the pass off fast enough. Zach Harrison gets the sack, and that is 4th down. That's tough right there, really tough. Looks like the screen was just about to get set up pretty nicely. Had the lineman pulling out, and just not enough time for Polk. Miami punting this one away. Looks like it's angling towards the sideline. A beautiful coffin corner punt by Headley at the 3-yard line. That's how you help out the defense, and that's how you put some pressure on Ohio State. Even though they've looked great, you never want to be facing this Miami defense inside your own 5-yard line, that's for sure. Got to be careful to avoid getting safety. Already looks like Miami's going to send some heat to that right side as they bring down John Bowens. They'll run it, though. Brock Fultz. A little bit of breathing room there, 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Handoff, trying to get outside, shut down by Freeman. He definitely kept Brock Fultz in check, even though he's broken a ton of tackles. This guy's averaging 2 yards per carry. Regardless, I just feel like Miami's played great defense. Of course, so has Ohio State. This defense looking to get them off the field here. Handoff, Brock Fultz. Not going to get the first down here on the Hurricanes. They'll get the stop and force the punt. Got to be thinking their punter right there on this defensive drive stand here. Of course, you know, Ohio State not calling the regular plays in which they would try to push down the field. Don't want to get safety or anything like that. And so it's a great job by the special teams to help set up the defense. Ohio State going to be punting out of their own end zone. And gets it off cleanly. Wow, he absolutely bombs this one and goes out of bounds across the other side of the field at the 14. My goodness. Mighty legs out here at punter. So just when you thought Miami was going to win the field position due to the punt and the defensive stop, these guys are inside their own 20. Ridiculous punt. 5 wide, empty set. Polk's going to go down the field, and Cooper can't make the catch on Lane. Man, Dominic Lane having himself a great game. Looking to pass. Over the middle. There goes Cooper making up for the drop earlier. And gets to the 33-yard line. His 5th reception of the game. Good job working inside there on Bryant. Cooper's the guy right now for Miami. They're making all the plays through the air. Shotgun for Polk. They'll run it on a draw to Hodge. And he's going nowhere. Down at the 36. 3-yard gain. 5-yard, 2nd and 7, excuse me. 5 wide empty set. There's a throw over the middle. Wide open, wide receivers. And he just whiffs on that pass. Wow, this quarter's actually running by pretty fast. Almost the end of the 3rd. Rolls over the middle. Zeke Cooper can't make the catch that time. Dominic Lane again breaking up a pass. That's a good pass. David Leathers tried to get his hands there to swat it away. The Polk still puts it there accurately, but way to punch that ball out. Dominic Lane just got his hands in there. That's a huge play. Headley had a monstrous punt last time. Pinned him inside the 3. And this time, inside the 5 at the 3, excuse me. And this time they'll go in the end zone for a touchback. So Ohio State getting a breather this time around as they'll start at the 20. What a defensive game. First play, they start out with Fultz. He just powers forward for a few yards. They'll give him 3. Second and 7. Pressure's coming. Spins around. Throws to the sidelines. Catch going to be made there by Kentaro Sheffield. And that's going to put Monty Wyatt north of 200 yards passing in this one. Ohio State has outgained Miami in yards here in this one. 234 yards. They're 164. So Ohio State winning the offensive battle between the two. Monty Wyatt steps up, throws to the sidelines. Great defense, knocked away by Robert Ivory. And Miami will once again force a punt. Just love to see it, man. This just an incredible game. And look how Robert Ivory closes the gap so quickly. He had at least about 5 yards of space. At least it seemed. To catch that football, he just closed in so fast. This punt goes in the end zone. Touchback offense going to start for Miami at the 20-yard line. Man, it's just been a crazy game. Really anticipating how is this one's going to end. Who's going to the national championship? Ohio State still with the lead over the Hurricanes. With over 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, this game is closing, getting towards the end here. Darnell Hodge is blown up on this play, tackled for a loss of 2. Great play. He's lucky he got assisted to even fall forward. That would have probably been a 3 to 4 yard loss. Bryant read that immediately. And I think that Ohio State just felt coming into this game, the game plan was to take away the run game completely of Miami Hey, North Carolina was able to do it last week against them in the ACC championship game. That game was extremely close. And so that's what they're keying in on. They want their wide receivers to try to beat this defense. And Zeke Cooper is going to be out of bounds. 3rd and 7. Davion Polk fires. That's going to be incomplete. What a hit, as that is jarred loose by Brown. Man, you're just seeing excellent defense between these two teams. It is kind of shaping out how we expected. Definitely a competitive defensive game. Like I said, if it comes down to offense, if Ohio State outperforms Miami, that's going to be hard for the Hurricanes to win this game. Right now, they're doing that. Still close. No fair catch. Jackson's did call for it. Call for it early. It'll be down at the 29. Brock Fultz tonight, 42 yards off of 17 carries. Got in the end zone for the game's first touchdown. That's the only touchdown here in this one. It's a fantastic second drive of the game for Ohio State. Looking to try to see if they can repeat that to create the distance they need from Miami. Here goes a run, and Fultz picks up 4. Goes to the sideline. That's going to be caught by Patrick Connery. He, right now, is looking like the player that's going to change this game. Over 100 yards receiving. Working on Trey Stingley Jr. here. Looks like they were in zone, though, so that's not on Trey Stingley. It was wide open on the hook route. And these guys are marching. Nice little play. 1st and 10. Back on the ground, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a big loss. He loses 3 yards. Elijah Walker coming off the edge cleanly, making a solid wrap-up tackle. You kind of really don't want to do no misdirection with Brock Fultz. He's a great running back and all, but the counter has worked for them a bit this season, but for a guy with his speed, usually doesn't really work out. 2nd and 13 here, shotgun. Josh Dickens checked in. Monty Wyatt steps up in the pocket, can't get the pass off. He's sacked by Townsend. Big time play. Nobody able to get open for Monty. He says it's going to be a defensive battle, man. It is definitely a defensive battle. Clock is going to hit 0, and RFL community, I already see you guys putting the 4 in the chat. Throw those 4s up. If you're new, hey, throw the 4s up. Join the community in the chat. Who do you guys got winning this one? Who's going to take on USC in the national championship? It's the 4th and final quarter. Play action. 3rd and 19, goes deep over the middle of the field in the triple coverage, trying to go to Patrick Connery, who's been the favorable matchup all night. But he's not going to be able to make that play. It's Miami forces the punt. Right now, the way it's looking like Miami once again is in a similar situation. They were in the ACC championship game. Can they turn things around as they did in that one and come out victorious? Here goes the punt. Straight down the middle of the field for a catch being called, but in the end zone, it'll go for a touchback. Offense. Gonna get started at the 20. National championship game going to be played on Christmas. So who's going to get the ultimate present, man? Who's going to be national champions? Who's going to go to the national championship? Miami trying to take the lead. They need to score a touchdown in order to make it happen. Here goes a throw. And that's going to be overthrown. Just thrown out of bounds, it seems. Incomplete. Shout out to Alvin Mack for the $5 donation. Said praying for the Hodges. Hashtag RFL family. And, oh, gets killed on the play there. Got to punt it away. And shout out to, I know it was somebody I think earlier didn't give a shout out to. Here goes a throw, and Davion Polk just off with that one. 4th down. Was that too high? Yeah, I didn't get to hear anything that happened with Hodge, so I have to check into that after this game. Here goes the punt. Takes it from the 12. Oh, what a juke move. Goes down at the 29.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
As I was saying, I think, I'm not sure if I got it all the way out, but shout out to the other guy who donated earlier today. First and 10, shotgun. High snap, draw play. Josh Dickens. He's shut down.
You got it. You got it.
Miami's defense playing some lights out ball here. We're holding Ohio State to 10 points. Play action. He's going to be sacked for a second time tonight by Elijah Walker. Miami's defense, 2 big back-to-back plays. Monty Wyatt never had a chance on that one. Let's get those coffins going. Third and 21. Monty Wyatt looking down the field to see if he can get the yardage. Bombs it deep down the middle of the field. It's going to be dropped out of the hands of Gabriel Brinkley. 4th down. Shout out to Michael Florida for the $5 donation. Once again, with prayers to Darius and his family. Punt this one away. It's going to be returnable. He's got a ton of space. Breaks the tackle, steps out of bounds at the 34. Good return there by number 34. It's Don Chaney Jr. Same score, 0 points scored in the 3rd quarter, 10-6. Miami still down by 4 points. Can they find some type of chink in this defense of Ohio State? With a throw over the middle. Whoa, what a hit by Warner. Charlie Davenport hanging on to the football. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Throws. That's going to be incomplete. Zeke Cooper wasn't expecting it. Polk has had some trouble here in this one. Handoff, and Darnell Hodge cannot get the first down. He's going to be stuffed in the backfield. A loss of a yard. Keegan Meyer Jr. Hey, doesn't have a sack. That's a big play right there, and his team does have the lead. It was actually Dior Iverson who brought him down. Keegan Meyer Jr. leading the nation in sacks with 24. Like I said, he hasn't got any here tonight. Thought he's going to be able to push and possibly get up there with JT in terms of sacks, but Miami's offensive line's actually done a good job keeping him from being a threat.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Shotgun. They'll run it. Brock Fultz. Stuffed. It's just been great defense, man. Both sides. You love defense. It's the game for you. It looks like Savage might be coming in off a blitz. Corner, he's in the slot here. They do send him off a blitz off the edge. Here goes a throw. That's going to be a catch made by Patrick Connery. A different type of formation, whatever that was, had Savage like as if he was the edge rusher. Or actually, he was coming in off a slot blitz, it looked like. Brock Fultz bottled up. Tackled in the backfield for a loss. Loses 3. And this game is still a one-possession game. No one knows how it's going to go. But somebody's going to walk out of this victorious and advance to the national championship. Second and 13. Shotgun for Monty Wyatt. Handoff. What a move by Dickens. Gains 2 yards back. 3rd and 11. Monty Wyatt throws beyond the sticks. Great defense. That's knocked away by Antonio Gomez III. Agent 3 with good airtight coverage. Swatting that one away. Great job there working on Kentaro Sheffield out of the slot. Once again, Miami with another offensive chance. And Ohio State with another punt. Gets this one off cleanly. And pins them inside the 5-yard line at the 2. What a punt. Second time he's been able to back Miami up within the 20. And that one inside the 5. Fire punt right there. And if Miami wants to lead, these guys got to go 98 yards. Still ample time left to go. Just under 9 minutes in the Orange Bowl. Polk's going to throw. That's going to be caught by Deion Carter. Nice catch. Now it's 2nd and 2. Dominique Lane. Throwing pressure off the right side. Hodge with the stiff arm, but it's not even going to matter. David Leathers catching him in the backfield. So Ohio State ranked 4th in the nation in terms of takeaways. Haven't been able to get any on Miami, which they've struggled with offensively. But they've been playing some airtight defense and finally able to lower the shoulder and run through one of these linebackers. Goes through Warner there for a nice first down run. Just nice, powerful running. Blocking up front, you see here, boom, lowers the shoulder.
Check 41.
Miami trying to put the long drive together. Polk going deep. He's got a man. It's going to be caught. Deion Carter out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Beautifully placed, 46 yards. Took the top off right there. Good play over the top by Bryant, but man, even better ball placement. You just can't defend that. Amazing sideline throw, and Miami gets the play they've been looking for, and they are in field goal range. For David Fontenez, of course, best kicker of the year. Play action. Still letting Polk sling it. And he's going to avoid the sack momentarily and be brought down by Warner for his 5th, and that's going to knock them out of field goal range for a loss of 11 yards. Polk's just got to throw this football, man. Can't hold on to this. Just half a sack between Warner and Galligan. Good thing he didn't fumble. You saw Galligan trying to punch that thing out. Long second down. They need 21 yards. Shotgun for Kadavion Polk. Kadavion Polk steps up, throws. That's almost intercepted by Williamson. Very dangerous pass. 3rd and 21. They want to at least get in field goal range if possible. Kadavion Polk all day throws, and it's overthrown. Hey, I don't even know. They might go for it and kick this field goal. David Fontanez has not missed a field goal all season. You really don't have to, though. I think they should punt it. You really don't have to do it at this point. It would help these guys. They'll punt it. It's a wise decision because it's still a one-possession game. And, of course, that's a really long kick, even for Fontanez. Here goes the punt. Oh, that punt looks good. Out of bounds at the 10.
We got this.
Now it's 1st and 10, under 6 minutes to go. Score still the same here late in the 4th. 10-6, Ohio State leads it. They can't afford to run out the clock like that, though, because, I mean, this game is not in the bag yet by any means. Josh Dickens gets a carry, only gets a yard. 2nd and 9, shotgun. Back on the ground with Dickens, got some great blocks, and he's got a 1st down for the Buckeyes. Explosive out of those gun sets. I said they love you, that 1-2 punch with their running backs, Brock Fultz and, of course, Josh Dickens. Got the thunder and the lightning between the two. 1st and 10. Handoff to Dickens again. Stiff arm. Thought he was going to explode for more. He does get a few extra. That's a nice 5-yard gain. And now here goes the thunder in the backfield. Brock Fultz. Closing it on 4 minutes left to go in the Orange Bowl. Who's advancing to the national championship? What a juke move by Fultz. 1st down, Buckeyes. Wow, the run game is working right now. Salting that time away. Wearing down this Miami defense. And here goes Brock Fultz with some key blocks and another 1st down run. Not looking good for Miami right now. These guys need to stop quickly and immediately. You don't want Ohio State running it down your throats and just running the whole rest of this game away. Miami's been great against the run this season. And they've been great against the run tonight, but right now, Ohio State, they're finding a way to work it. And that's a much better play there for Miami's defense. Oh, he done punched him. Getting real aggressive out there on the field. 2nd and 10. Running down the clock, here goes another run. Brock Fultz powering forward. 3rd and 5. Ohio State under 2 minutes to go. If they can get this 1st down, that could be the dagger. Running down the clock. Monty Wyatt looking for the 1st, throws into the flats. That's not enough. It also stops the clock, and Miami has a chance to march down the field. Ohio State's got to punt it. Almost gets blocked. He does manage to get it off, and it goes out of bounds at the 22. And it all comes down to this right here. Miami's offense has to score a touchdown in order to win this game and advance to the national championship. A minute and 35 seconds left to go. Kadavion Polk, first play, they're going to run it with Darnell Hodge. And that's not getting them much. It's running down the clock. They got to air it out now. Can't run it anymore. Polk setting up. Great protection. He's going to run. He's got the first down and then some. Big hit, but he still hangs on to the ball. What a run by Kadavion Polk. 18 yards. That's going to stop the clock momentarily, and they still have all three of their timeouts. That's a big play right there. Kadavion Polk getting loose on him. Miles Hollywood almost sending them to Hollywood with that hit. Still trying to save all their timeouts. Under a minute now left to go. Polk going to snap the ball. Going to throw. There goes Jacob Eves. First down. Breaks the tackle. And he gets to the 41-yard line. 51 seconds. And still the Hurricanes have all three of their timeouts. If they score this touchdown, man, the building's going to go crazy. Miami's offense coming alive at the best moment. Tight formation here. Shotgun. Kadavion Polk with good pressure. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ohio State. Williamson catching the ball off the deflected pass after the hit. Wow. I guess it's great Miami did not burn those last timeouts, because now they have to use them in order to stop Ohio State's offense. What a play by the defense. Oh my goodness. Could that be the game winner? Oh my goodness. 12-game winning streak on the line for Miami, #1 team in the country. Ohio State looking for the upset. They're going to run the ball. Brock Fultz. They call an immediate timeout. And it's not looking good, man. I don't think these guys are going to be able to score so quickly. There's literally 36 seconds left. They need to stop Ohio State here. Here goes the run. Brock Fultz. He's got the first down. Ohio State burns the time. Miami burns the timeout. And Ohio State is going to hold on and win the Orange Bowl. Wow. Unbelievable. The Buckeyes are going to upset Miami and advance to the national championship to take on USC once again. Running down the clock, 2-1, clock hits 0, and that's the game. Ohio State upsets Miami 10-6 to advance to the national championship to take on USC. Unbelievable. What a game. What a game. What a game. Literally no points scored at all in the second half. That's how defensive this game was, full of exciting plays still. But Ohio State holds on and snaps the streak of Miami and sends them home in the Orange Bowl. Final score 10-6. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and dive into the statistics. Kadavion Polk had himself a rough game here, man. 50% on the day, 21 of 42 for 232 yards, no touchdowns, and threw the lone interception. Was it his fault? No. But man, this was just an all-around great game. Monty Wyatt, 23 of 34, 230, 67% rushing wise. The run game was shut down on both sides. No one even averaged 3 yards a carry. Brock Fultz, 76 yards off of 26 carries, and Darnell Hodge shut down at just 51 yards off 18 carries. Hey man, we still got 70 strong. Smash that like button. This was a crazy game. Get ready for the national championship game. I can't wait to see how that's going to turn out. Josh Dickens 9 rushes for 31 yards. Man, Kadavion Polk had a crazy run towards the end of this game. 18 yards on the run. Monty Wyatt tried to run too. It says -2 yards. Receiving-wise, Patrick Connery, this was the guy that helped Ohio State overcome this obstacle and get this victory. 6 receptions for 114 yards against Miami's defense. Got to be proud of this guy. Deion Carter led Miami with some big catches, 4 for 78. Then we had Zeke Cooper, 6 receptions for 53 yards. And he had Jacob Eves, 43 yards. Not going to go down this list. Pretty much nothing there to go over. Blocking-wise, 2 sacks given up there by Petit Frere. I think that's how you say it. Not exactly sure, but sacked by Miller, Foster, and Davis. Defense, Freeman with 16 tackles here in this one for Miami. He had 12 from Deion Bowe, 9 from Emmanuel Blackman Jr., as well as David Leathers. And we'll go ahead and move on to tackles for loss. 3 tackles for loss for Freeman and Elijah Walker. 2 for Townsend, Blackman, and Joe Trippin. He was tripping on them boys early. Keegan Meyer didn't get a sack in this game. He got a tackle for loss. Only had 2 tackles, so they did a good job phasing him out. Zach Harrison had a tackle for loss, as well as Lane, Iverson, Bowens, Stingley Jr., Leathers, Bryant, and McCall sacks. There was 2 by Elijah Walker to lead this game, and then Zach Harrison getting himself a sack, as well as Townsend, Blackman, Bowe, and then half a sack split between Michael Galligan and Pete Werner. And in terms of interceptions, the clutch interception that put the game away, and hey, that's a real-life player. That's his real-life face. Hey, if you're Ohio State, and you gotta be rooting for this guy to make the NFL or something in real life after the play he just made for you guys. Got the interception, much needed, the right time to help. Well, not even to help, to win this game. And Dominic Lane, he was all over the place, man, at the safety position. 4 pass deflections. Robert Ivory had 3. He was sneaky with it. 3 also from John Bowens. Williamson, 2. Iverson, 2 as well. Then we got Brown, Werner, Savage, Freeman, Stingley Jr., Leathers, Bryant, Hollywood, Gomez the third, and that's it there. Forced fumble. Stingley Jr. forced the fumble here in this game. Blocks, safeties, no defensive touchdowns. That's it. Nothing in terms of special teams. Let's get a look at the big plays of this game. Look at this. The entire second half, 0 points. That's how locked down these defenses were, man. Let's just break down the big plays because it ain't much. You're not going to go through the sacks or anything, but let's go through the receptions that Patrick Connery made too. Just see how he was able to get open and make the plays he did. Here goes Trey Stingley Jr. at the line. Put on a nice little move, using the hands, blows right by, and Monty Wyatt immediately triggering this firing. He sees only one safety deep over the middle, so he just throws this one right over the top. And Robert Ivory, he's in the box here, so I don't even think he's supposed to be going deep at all. He's supposed to be playing like the hook curl zone area. And Patrick Connery just too fast for him, burns him, and caught it right over the top. That could have been a touchdown, once again, if he caught that in stride. But big play on a crucial 3rd and 16. Look at that, 3rd and 16. He makes that play. And what does it turn into? Big play after big play for Ohio State. We're going to have this dig route. Look at the protection by Ohio State on this play. 4 linemen getting sent. Nobody getting through. Nice double team here. A deep dig route by Caleb Houston. Look at him. Just waiting for him to cross across the middle. Bang. Throws right over the middle. Caleb Houston. Big reception. First down. And 2 plays later, Brock Fultz with the only touchdown of the game right here. Look at the blocking. 2 guys on one really right here. Meadows and then the right tackle. Boom. Bounces to the outside. Brock Fultz is a menace in the red zone. Has been all season for Ohio State. And there he is with the touchdown. And that was the only score we were going to get. Monty Wyatt, Qatar Sheffield. Let's just see any crazy catch or anything like this. Oh yeah, this was a beautiful step-up awareness throw in the pocket by Monty Wyatt. Let's get a look at this. You can see Miami pushing up the field off the edges, steps up in the pocket. This is what you love to see if you're an RFL scout, a quarterback. So them throwing while on the move, accurately to the sidelines, catching them in stride. That's pinpoint perfect for the first down. And then Patrick Connery, another big play here. Let's see what's going on here. This looks like cover 2 zone. Yep, cover 2 zone. And what do they teach you? When you're playing cover 2 zone, you can't let the wide receiver get the outside. Because once they get the outside leverage, now you give them Now the safety needs more space to have to widen out to catch up to him. Monty Wyatt immediately realizes this after he sees him going by. See, if Stingley was able to funnel him inside, he would have to go more towards the safety up the field and then either have to widen out, but by that time, Ivory would have been able to widen out with him, or, he would have been running right into Ivory. But instead, he lets him get to the outside here, and that's the killer on this play. As he throws this right on the line, beautifully placed, first down. Big first down on Patrick Connery. And then we go ahead, and it leads to the field goal in the second quarter, and that's the only scoring points of the game for Ohio State. Right there. We saw Davion Polk, 16-yard pass here to Charlie. Nice catch. He took a big shot on that in real time. When he was watching that, that was big. But once again, but with that, what do? They get a field goal. So they get a field goal out of it. Nice. We move on. Deion Carter, big catch. Davion Polk. Carter on the outside, runs a nice dig route here. Boop, going deep. He already sees that Price is inside, running a nice dig. So that's going to open up the middle here. Nice read by Polk. Nice delivery. Nice first down. You see 13-yard pass here to Price. And on this drive again, settles for a field goal, and that was it for the scoring. So really nothing else to go over. Let's try to see the big plays that really changed this game. Polk getting sacked there, 8-yard rush by Fultz. Cooper, he was going to Cooper a lot in this game. I guess we could just go straight to the end here, because there's nothing else really worth going over or looking at here. Deion Carter, though, this 46-yard reception, this was huge. Miami was starting to move down the field. Deion Carter getting inside. Now, this is what they teach you. He's playing the outside. Nice. But he's way too wide on this one. So he just goes straight up the field. You can't not chuck this guy and let him get straight up the field like that. Because now it's a straight access lane here. And now it's a speed game. Davion Polk is throwing this ball. And you can see Bryant's got about 5 yards in terms of vertical space between the two. Over the top, and Polk says, hey, I still got faith in my guy. I think he's still going to outrun him. Just throws it to where he knows it's going to get above Bryant. And this was probably the most beautiful pass of the game. Look at that. Puts it right over the shoulder. Deion Carter, if he just had 3 more yards of space, look at him. He even caught the ball, stayed on his feet. Let's look at this normal motion. Can't let him release like that. That ball on the money with the pass there by Davion Polk. Then Polk gets sacked there on the play, and they still end up not getting nothing on the drive. So I thought this was the drive, but no, apparently not. And it was, of course, the sack that really hurt him. I want to see what happened here with Davion Polk. Why did he take the sack here? Obvious. 4 verticals. Wow. Should have known. 4 verticals. Gets sacked. And we move on to the game. Don't tell me they don't got the interception. Okay, they got it. But before the interception, this was the big play right here by Miami. It was marching down the field. Hits the drag underneath. And Jacob Eves started catching fire in the second half. Had no catches in the first half. Little juke out there trying to get some extension. Boom, breaks the tackle. Nice first down. But it's this play right here that won Ohio State the game. The interception by Williamson. I just want to see how this all happened. How did this go down? Darnell Hodge. Look at this. There's nothing open. The out route, shut down. Flag route, shut down. Flag route probably could have tried here. Definitely could have probably tried here. Throw him, low away from Dior Iverson. But Dior Iverson is over top of it. So he just tried to throw the check down. There's nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this. Just throws the check down. Throws him away from David Leathers too. And let me get back on the ball here because now I'm on Darnell Hodge. But throws him away from David Leathers. But he can't hang onto the ball. And David Leathers, this is why he was runner-up for the Charles Raymond Award for best linebacker. Look at this. Boom. Absolutely helmet to the ribs of Darnell Hodge. Ball comes loose. And look at Williamson right there waiting on it. Beautiful interception. Oh my goodness, what an interception. That was the game right there. Let's go look at this in normal motion. Oh man, that's so fast. Another slow motion look at it. Oh man, what a heads up play. What a play, man. Ohio State with the upset on Miami, man. This has just been such an unpredictable RFL college series. Man, I appreciate those who tuned in to watch this one. We were 70 deep. We're still 30 plus deep here in this game as Ohio State is advancing on to the national championship to take on USC in the third RFL college series. Man, I honestly cannot wait for that game. Last time they played each other, it was USC who came up with the victory, and they beat Ohio State 27-20. The rematch for the championship. Man, that's going to be something to watch right there. But that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this game. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the RFL, and I'll see you guys at the podcast and, of course, at the national championship. Peace.